Alright, now time for a little bit of cleaning. We got ourselves fancy guns. I know Brandon over there, Fixing Fab, go check him out, go subscribe, follow him. Sorry. Anyways, I know I can use oven cleaner, but I don't like the smell, so I'm not gonna use it. We're gonna clean off this filthy engine. And then I got parts too that I gotta clean up. So we're gonna soak down this engine and power wash it up, get everything all sparkling clean so we can go ahead and do the rest of our tune-up on it. So, alright, we got it pretty clean underneath here. We got how you guys like that RTV? We're gonna let it dry off for a minute. And we'll go ahead and start getting spark plugs out and all that good jazz. Goes. So what happens is the vacuum is like a suction, just like a regular vacuum, okay? And that's how your cruise works. Your cruise works off a vacuum.
Oh, okay.
Well, that vacuum line shot. That one shot. See how you can pull it apart?
Yeah.
If it leaks at all, it's going to cause a vacuum leak, and it won't work.
Yeah.
All this vacuum line, this is all, that goes to that canister over there.
And that leads over to heel.
Yep, and that all has to do with your cruise. And your, what we may do for now.
I'm gonna throw this, is that okay?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I have for vacuum line. We may just plug that off and be done with it.
Yeah.
Alright, you stay up there.
Okay, I'll fix it here now. Hello?
Okay, so.
This is a new bubble. This is
We're going to pull this spark plug wire right here. Okay, now. If you need to get out of the truck, that's fine.
Yeah.
You need to get your bucket.
Nah.
You'll probably need your bucket.
So like, nah, plug it out. Fuck it.
Okay. So this is gonna fit over this.
Oh yes, it's a size 2 big.
No.
Bye.
Hopefully these come out easy. Okay, so we're gonna get this one out. We'll show you how to do it, okay? Oh, perfect. Are you kidding me? Really? You're gonna put the...
Let's see if I...
See all that black gunk right there? Yeah, that's from when we seafoamed this thing. Probably should have started it one more time, but it'll be alright. But that's an old spark plug. See how rusty it is?
Yeah.
Hasn't been in there for a while. Alright, so I want you to trace out this wire right here. Figure out where it goes to up there, and I want you to pull it off.
Okay. Wow. Can you tug it?
This one right, it's the one we just took off.
Okay, this one.
This way, you can do it this way, so that way you don't lose it.
Yeah.
That was melting on your header.
Whoa. I can put my hands on
Yeah,
right?
you put your hand there.
So this one.
Trace that one out. If you need to pull it back, that's fine.
Oh my god, this is too. Okay.
It's this one right here.
I know.
If you push it,
Okay, it's like this one.
are you sure?
Yes.
Nope, I don't. I think you're wrong.
No.
Lexi.
It's either this one or this
Lexi.
one. Yeah,
Lexi,
see, it's
Lexi.
one of these two. That's one of the wrong
You're wrong. This is the one we need right
Yeah.
here.
It's follow the wrong one.
Okay. So.
Fine.
All right. I want you to find.
How can I have that for that? There you go. Okay. This one goes. Do I attach it? Do I attach it on there?
You'll hear it. You'll feel it or hear it click when it gets.
Click. Is that the wrong end?
No.
It's the wrong end?
Lacey, let me see how oily your hands are.
This one goes here.
But we will wash your hands after.
That's mostly how you do it.
The flat end goes up here.
Oh, that was the wrong end.
My hand. I haven't even touched the car for it yet.
I'm waiting for Dad so I can talk this thing.
But we gotta run it so it goes where we want it to lay.
Brand new. Oh, they're dirty.
That's not brand new. That was the old one.
A little bit of oil on
So
it.
let's see.
My hair's
No, I haven't wanted to do this one. Get attached.
Throw it up there. Throw it away.
Set that one out of the way for now. All right, Lexi.
Yes?
Figure out where that one goes.
Which one?
The one that's tossed up and laid on top.
Okay, this one. Because we might have set back.
What? What?
So you. Like. Ah. Oh, there was a zip tie! Oh, I missed one!
No, Lexi did it alone. I just put those on there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sad.
If you have to, pull it back through.
I'm sad. This one. Okay, so this one is this one.
Did you touch it?
It's this one.
You sure?
Yes.
Pull it out then. Pull it all the way back through so you're 100% positive.
What can I do then?
Stand there.
Aw. What do I do
I
that?
don't have anything for you to
Yeah,
do
that was
right
the
now.
problem last time.
What?
Camille. This one and this one, they'll attach together.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
There's like something holding them together.
Oh, hold on a second.
There it is. Actually,
Well, what they fall off? All right, let me see.
okay.
Look
If
out.
you look right there and you push them up, yeah.
You didn't put more zip ties on it?
No, there's no zip ties. It's like it came like that.
This is a pack.
Oh, I see what it is.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, oh, which one was it last time? Because I came across that, and then I realized it was the wrong thing. Ah! Thanks. The car's really wet in here. Oh, it's oily, and yes, it's wet too because we washed it. It's oily. Let's see. Well, I mean, you get oily on your hands. Okay? Oh yeah! So, let's give him this one first because it's small. This one's the smallest. That one might not be a good one. I'm gonna grab
It worked.
Woo! Woo! The defect.
You can get back up there.
Take that.
You want me to go play up?
Yeah, you can put it up. 1, 3. All right, Lexi, now look at this.
Yes, that.
Okay. See these numbers?
Just that.
See these numbers?
Yes.
That's how that was sitting on there.
Okay.
Cylinder
So-
1, cylinder 8, 4, 3.
6.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you look on the side of your intake right here, there's a 3 right there.
Yes.
That's the cylinder we're working on right now. It's cylinder 3.
Okay.
So position 3. That's right.
Okay.
So it goes this way. The cylinder 1's going to be up front. This one we just did right there.
Yep.
So, okay.
Three
So we
should,
just pulled cylinder 3 out.
I'm guessing 3 should hook up with 3, but it doesn't.
Yeah, well, that's your 3 wire right there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nice.
Find your wire that belongs to that one.
Okay, thank you.
You need to find one that's the same length.
Okay. That one's a no.
Yeah, definitely.
So, not that. New ones. The new ones, yes. Hand me one. We shall measure.
Oh.
Perfect.
What?
Let's grab a random one.
Dad, you want this one?
I just took a random one. I was just like, how about this one?
It's a little short though. It's a little short, but it should work.
No wonder your brakes don't want to work. There ain't no brake fluid in here.
Whoa! That makes sense.
Wait, were you guys?
Hey, we're gonna throw the old ones on the floor that we don't.
Alright, so I just realized we haven't been talking to anybody.
Oh yeah,
What
no.
we're doing right here is going through, pulling out each spark plug.
Just been kind of
Oh.
Yep, come on.
And replacing all spark plug wires.
Oh, we finally cross that one over.
So
Wait, this one might be perfect.
that's
Nope.
how about how all the plugs have been looking so far. The engine's still pretty dirty.
has a you will say it.
What? Oh, these
Yeah, this is the closest we can get.
You sure?
Yeah. The rest of the
Tell them what you're doing, Lexi.
Okay, so what I'm doing over here is I'm taking the old spark plug wire that connects them from heel all the
What
way
is that?
to the spark plug.
What did you just point at?
Right heel's
What's that called?
spark plug holder.
No.
Okay.
We talked about this already.
Yes, we have.
And
Isn't this the thing that you need or you get?
no,
No.
that's distributor.
Distributor.
Distributor. What does a distributor do? To them, you're going to be your
Okay.
friends
No, I
watching,
know.
so you tell them what a distributor does.
A distributor, what it does is through these wires, it will make a click.
No, it won't make
No,
a
it
click.
won't make a click. Sorry. Well, it
Okay,
makes
hold
a
on,
click
hold on.
when you
Let's stop.
find
All right,
it.
let's stop.
I know what I'm
Well,
saying.
what happens inside the cylinder?
Well, inside the cylinder, there's a piston,
Yes.
and the piston will go up, and it's kind of like when you're blinking.
No.
No. It will go up
What happens?
and then down.
What happens inside there? What makes it go up and
Okay,
down?
what makes it go up and down is the spark plugs.
No.
No.
You're getting. What? Okay, we talked about this.
Yeah, I
stuff.
know. I know we talked
So
about
what
this. and I
what
know
happens inside there? What happens?
It's like a fan.
It goes boom. Remember?
Yeah, mini
What?
explosions.
Well, it's a controlled explosion, right?
Yeah, controlled mini.
Okay, it's not many.
Well, yeah.
It's big.
True.
Okay, so how does that controlled explosion happen?
Spark plugs.
Well, spark plugs have a part of it. What do the
Yeah.
spark plugs do?
The spark plugs will send a signal
What are they called? What are these called?
out. Spark plugs.
So what do they do?
Send sparks.
Okay, and what do sparks do?
Sparks. They say something, but I feel like it's gonna be wrong.
Well, that's all right. You can be wrong.
Okay. Spark plugs. The sparks are kind of like a signal to move the piston.
It's not really a signal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's kinda like a pulse of
happens?
energy.
What happens if you put a spark and gas together?
They explode.
Okay.
It's a controlled explosion.
Okay. So what do these do?
They send sparks
They
which
don't send a spark. They make a
make
spark.
spark, which
Okay.
makes a controlled explosion.
It makes a spark, which catches the gas. It ignites the gas.
Yes, and then that
And then the
makes-
gas pushes the piston down.
Down.
Okay. All right. So where does this get the spark from? Because it just doesn't come out of thin air.
No, it does not.
What are we replacing?
Okay.
Hold on. Just follow me here. We're
Okay.
track this backwards.
Okay.
We're gonna trace it backwards. So we just talked about the gas and the
Yeah.
piston and the cylinder and all that. Okay. And this creates a spark.
Yes.
So, and we're replacing what now on here? What is that?
Okay, these are spark plug wires.
Very good. All right. So, where do those go to?
They go to the spark box
Distributor.
distributor.
Okay. And what happens inside that distributor?
It makes a controlled explosion.
No.
No.
That happens inside that happens inside the.
So, it makes the piston.
Hey. All right. Let's hold on.
I'm moving too. My
It
brain's moving too
spins,
fast.
Remember?
Yeah,
How we
spin.
talked about this earlier. There's a cap at here. Hold on.
Out my head.
Distributor.
Okay.
Okay. So this slides
So-
down inside there. Remember how I talked about it rides in the
Uh-huh.
cam, and that spins. This is a distributor cap.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
inside of there? Look
Yeah.
inside of it. You see that? Those
Yeah.
little brass.
Do you want me to point at the
Just-
camera?
You can.
Please,
Okay.
fast.
You see this inside of here? This is your rotor cap.
Uh-huh.
You see that brass right there?
Uh-huh.
So as this spins,
It's gonna.
okay, there's signals that are sent inside of here
Mm.
that tell it when it gets to a certain point to send a spark. Now that has to correlate with that cap.
Yep.
So each one of them, just like we're looking on here,
Oh, yeah.
cylinder 1, 2. Okay. So
It's-
when it spins around
It's kind of
and
like
it
a
gets
fan.
to, just listen, it's not like a fan at all.
You said it was kind of
Listen,
like a fan and how
It's not like
a
I'm trying to tell you how if you blink at a fan,
Oh yeah.
you
Ew.
can base that has to do with timing. Okay.
Oh, time. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That still has to do with this.
Yeah.
But that's something totally separate that we were talking about.
Right.
So, as this spins around, it gets to one of those points on that distributor cap. One of these right
Yep.
here. Okay, and when it reaches the point where this all rides together inside. This all works together inside of there. All right, it gets to a point where it'll tell it to send a signal or a spark. Okay, so this actually sends a spark, a shot of electricity.
Yep.
Okay, and it goes from here to there. inside the cap, and from that cap it travels down your spark plug wire to your spark plug. That spark plug is where it actually makes that spark and ignites the gas on fire. So as this spins around inside of this cap, when it gets to the cylinder it needs to, you're looking on here, you got 1, 8, okay? That's the firing order, okay? So that's when your engine is running, it just doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually
1, 8.
Exactly. That's
4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2.
That's your firing order, okay? And it correlates with the engine. So if you have a spark plug in the wrong spot,
that's not gonna go well.
Okay, why not?
Because then it's out of order.
That's right.
And something bad will happen.
Well, not necessarily. It's gonna make it run really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say it's time for piston 3 to fire, okay? But it sends the spark. So say you get these two switched around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, what's one right next to it?
7 and 2. Wait, that's 2, 3 and 4.
Okay, so we got 1 and
2.
2 right here.
Yeah.
1 is right here and 2 is over there. So if you get these two switched around, and it's cylinder 1's turn to fire, but it sends a spark to cylinder 2, is this gas inside of here going to ignite?
No.
That's right, 'cause it sent it to the wrong one.
Yeah.
So you got it out of order. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's that one. I feel really bad because.
And we want to thank you guys for watching part 2 of the Quad City Gearhead Jr.'s C10 build. That's Lexi's truck right there. It's the one we're working on. We got a lot more to come on that one. So make sure you come back for part 3 when we finally get this truck fired up and see all the misery I put us through. Also, sorry about cutting our heads off. We'll get better at that one, I promise.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you liked best of this video, and we'll see you all later.
Gearheads!